It was a clear night. All was quiet in the Hedgehog village. The Hedgehog Hose Company didn't go out on any runs, as the Hedgehog Hose Company firefighters laid in their comfortable beds. The only person who was awake that night was Tyler, the founder of the Hedgehog Hose Company. He was busy working on previous runs the hose company has been on. Let's see. Wednesday was a fire alarm activation. Engine 64 went on that call. And Friday was an investigation call. Rescue 76 went on that, said Tyler. Then the phone rang. Hello, this is Tyler, the founder of the Hedgehog Hose Company. How can I help you? Said Tyler. It was Tyler's good friend Jack. He was inviting Tyler to lunch the next day. Oh, hello, Jack. We haven't talked in a long time. Anyway, how can I help you? Said Tyler. Tyler, I'm calling you to invite you to lunch. We haven't seen each other in a while, so I decided it was a great idea, said Jack. Tyler was interested in going to see his friend. Okay, Jack, I'll certainly come see you tomorrow. Okay, Tyler, sounds good, said Jack. So the next day, Tyler went over to Jack's house to eat lunch with him. Hello, Tyler. Please come in and take a seat. I'm almost done cooking our lunch, said Jack. So after Jack got done cooking, he got out some plates and placed the meals on his and Tyler's plates. So how's everything going with the fire service, Tyler? Said Jack. It's going great. We just got a new tower ladder about a month ago, said Tyler. That sounds important for the department, said Jack. After they were done eating, Tyler and Jack played some board and video games. Tyler's favorite game that he played was Sonic the Hedgehog. That is your favorite game, isn't it, Tyler? Said Jack. It certainly is, Jack, said Tyler. Well, it's time for me to leave. It'll be getting dark soon. Goodbye, Jack, said Tyler. Okay, Tyler, have a good rest of your night, said Jack. So Tyler tried to leave Jack's back door because his front door was being worked on, but he only got halfway out of Jack's back door. Oh, help me, cried Tyler to Jack. I'm stuck, he continued. Oh my, said Jack. Jack ran to the phone and called Tyler's good friends, Tails the Fox and Amy Rose the Hedgehog, for help. Tyler's stuck in my front door, said Jack. When Tails asked him what he needed help with. Oh no, me and Amy Rose will be there in a few minutes, Jack, said Tails. So Amy Rose and Tails ran as fast as they could to help get Tyler free. Once they arrived, Tails looked at the tight situation. Yep, Tyler, you are definitely stuck. But don't worry, me and Amy Rose will get you out, said Tails. Amy Rose patted Tyler's head. You're a friendly person, Tyler. Here, give me an arm and me and Tails will give you the best pulls and tugs to get you free, said Amy Rose. Thank you, Amy, said Tails. And Tyler, pull as hard as you can, said Tyler. Amy Rose smiled. So Amy Rose grabbed Tyler's arms, and Tails grabbed Amy Rose. Tyler, Amy Rose, and Tails counted to 3. 1, 2, 3, pull! Amy Rose and Tails pulled as hard as they could. They pulled and dragged and tugged as hard as they could, but nothing seemed to help. Tyler was still stuck tight. Amy Rose looked at Tyler and put her hands on her waist. Tyler, you are really stuck. We'll try again to pull you out, and hopefully we'll be strong enough that we'll get you free, said Amy Rose. Tyler looked at Amy Rose. It's no use, Amy Rose, I'm stuck, said Tyler. Amy Rose had Jack go into his house to push Tyler while her and Tails pulled from outside. Okay, Tyler, give me an arm and we'll get you out, said Amy Rose. Tails shouted to Jack, Ready, Jack? Yes, Amy Rose and Tails, said Jack. Okay, Jack, when we say pull, you start pushing. So Amy Rose grabbed Tyler's arms and Tails grabbed Amy Rose. They all said, 1, 2, 3, pull. So Amy Rose and Tails pulled and tugged as hard as they could, pulling Tyler from outside, while inside Jack pushed Tyler with all his might. Slowly, Tyler started to move. The best pulls and tugs from Amy Rose and Tails were helping. Jack thought it was taking a little too long. Get ready, Amy Rose and Tails. I'm going to give him a big push from this side, said Jack. Amy Rose and Tails heard Jack and decided to do the best tug they could do. Jack built up all his strength and pushed as hard as he could, while Amy Rose and Tails pulled hard when suddenly, pop! Tyler flew out of Jack's back door. Amy Rose and Tails fell backwards. They landed right near Amy Rose and Tails. Tyler thanked his friends, and Amy Rose and Tails walked home with him. Thanks for watching, guys.